NFL. We're in the third quarter, and it's the Bengals who are in possession of the football. From the 33, here's second down and 1. Here's Shuck. And the Jags get to him as down he goes. James Pierce able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his third sack of the afternoon. Well, collectively as a defense, Charles, I think if you get 4 sacks a game, you're feeling really good. Now they have 6 as a unit.
And that type of a number is just staggering because there's so many ways to try and counteract it. But in this case, they've got no answers for this unrelenting pressure coming at their quarterback.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Shuck now to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Looks like another empty possession offensively. And you're at that point in the game where you can't afford too many more of these. So this is going to require some heavy thinking on the sideline to figure out what they can do to crack this defense.
They call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And the Jaguars go on offense, first down and 10. The Jaguars offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. And you have to imagine this defense saying, how do we stop this guy? He has run roughshod through him to this point in the third quarter. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. The last time out, they had to march almost the full length of the field for their touchdown. So here, much easier, Charles, with this better starting field position.
I love your sarcasm, but I love even more your observation because, look, what they did last time out, now with a shorter field, they should have a lot of confidence that they're going to put more points up on the board.
Here's a 2nd and 8. They run it with James. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43.
Sometimes your philosophies get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the outset of this drive. Now Sanders. And this pass broken up. The contact, well timed there. And now 4th down.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a first down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
And the Bengals offense getting set and ready to go again here. And Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there was a quick 3 and out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They got to get going.
And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4. At the 26
From the 26, they'll line up on 2nd and 4. From the shotgun, it's Shuck. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. He has a first down, and that catch will also put him over 100 yards receiving now on the afternoon.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Play fake, Shuck. Finds Gibbs on a check down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Ball on the 39. Here's the 2nd and 8.
Let's go now. Bravo 80.
Now Shuck. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
That's a really nice job there by the coverage, understanding that they're in a high-stakes situation. If he doesn't make a play on that ball, there's an excellent chance it ends up either as a touchdown or as a nice gain downfield.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Shock looking to throw once more. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35.
It's a gain of 28 yards. And the Bengals first down.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Cincinnati. It's the Bengals. They've got the football, but they trail here as we get rolling in quarter number 4. Work to do here to avoid falling to 1-1, but this is 1st and 10 right now. To throw now, Shock. That is caught by Dell. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
They will throw again. Shock. Throw over the middle is taken in by Dell. Will go down as a gain of 6. And it's 2nd down.
2nd and 4 at the Jaguars' 7-yard line.
Throwing, Shock. And they're going to get him. They bring him down the sack back at the 16-yard line. They'll wind up losing a full 9 yards here on the sack. Now it's 3rd down.
I remember throughout my career hearing defensive coaches always say, guys, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. Well, they put themselves in a great spot with this big lead, and they know they've got to throw the ball.
These pass rushers have to be salivating. It is pin your ears back time indeed. Quick hitch, complete. It's Gibbs. And he's going to come up well shy of the first here as the tackle's made right around the 12. Well, Charles, they're trying to protect this lead late. Those are the types of mistakes they can afford to go without.
About the last thing you want to give them is help in completing a comeback, which is exactly what that penalty does.
Maybe a critical mistake at this juncture is now they've got a 1st and 10. They'll throw. Here's Shock. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. Pretty good throw there by the rookie to move the chains.
Good yardage on the completion there. When they look at the scoreboard, they do understand a field goal is not going to do them any good. My guess, they're going to press the ball downfield as far as possible, try and throw it into the end zone and get a score because they know they've got to get that done and get the ball back as quickly as possible.
They'll motion out one of the tight ends. Gibbs. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal.
Now they send the tight end in motion left. Gibbs again. But he will lose yardage here as they knock it back to the 3. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. Shock will throw on 3rd and goal. And he's got it. Touchdown, Bengals. Take Dell, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Bengals have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th.
So whatever happened to rookie quarterbacks taking time to adjust to life in the NFL? Because this guy looks like he's been doing it for about, 7 years? 4 touchdown passes? That's not something rookies are supposed to be doing with the ease in which he's doing it.
Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter.
36.
Now after the touchdown, here's Piñeiro to kick it off. Oh, able to avoid him. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The Jaguars offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. And it's hard to believe you can run the ball a whole lot better than he has. The vision, the cutback ability, the acceleration, it's all been on display throughout. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
At the 28-yard line.
To throw now, here's Sanders. He finds his man Johnson. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup.
Simple drag route here, lined up out left and tried to work his way back across the field. You probably saw me twitch there, partner, because I think he wanted the ball a little bit sooner. By the time he looked it in, defender was right on him.
That one caught. It's Horton. And he will have a Jaguars first down by about a yard as they find a way to convert there on 3rd down and 5. On the ground, it's James. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. And that carry is going to be the one to do it. He will surpass Adrian Peterson's single-game mark of 296 yards, set back in 2007. So congratulations certainly go out to him on one of the best individual performances in NFL history. Here's Sanders. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Part of what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
A good space to operate there as he takes this down inside the 35-yard line.
Jaguars first down. A gain of 13 yards. First down, Jaguars.
Working with the lead, trying to get to 2-0. Here's 1st and 10. They'll run with the Rutgers man, Kyle Mungai. That's some strong running there as he's down just shy of the 20 on the edge of the red zone. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
This has been a tremendous drive to this point, and this is all you want, playing with a lead in the 4th quarter. If you can keep the ball on the ground, keep the sticks moving, you're going to be in good shape to finish this one off.
And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
And that's the type of run that they're looking for because they'll need to continue to rely on them to move the sticks in this tight game in order to preserve this lead.
Right back to him on first down. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. A great effort there. His 5th rushing touchdown now on the year. And the Jaguars are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and it gives his guys a 12-point advantage.
36.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. Cincinnati now ready to take the field. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the fourth quarter. This drive becomes very critical. Looking to put a drive together. Working out of the gun here. Shuck. Over the middle, complete to Addison. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 14 yards. That's good for a Bengals first down.
That's complete to Dell. Just a gain of a couple there. And that'll make it second down.
A gain of 2. Brings up second and 8.
To throw is Shuck.
43-yard line.
A little short pass here taken in by Laporta. The offense on third down, not quite 50%, 4 for 9. This will be 3rd and 6. Again, he'll drop to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Bengals first down. They needed 5 there on third down. He winds up getting 7.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Throwing again here, Shuck. Jaguar pressure, Jaguar sack. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16.
Brings up 2nd and 16.
Back to throw.
47-yard line.
A little short pass here taken in by Laporta. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 25-yard line.
It's a gain of 28 yards. That's another Bengals first down.
In motion right, that's Dell. Whistles now in a timeout defensively. So a wise move as they'll use the first of their timeouts to force one more play before the 2-minute warning. All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Isaiah Oliver with the INT. And the Jaguars are going to take over at their own 30-yard line. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. Now they are really in the driver's seat here, enjoying this lead late in the fourth quarter. The defense does have all 3 timeouts, but at this point, doesn't look like it's going to matter much. And now with 1:52 to go, we get another pause in the action. A timeout here defensively. The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? You can give your superstar the ball, continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game as well. If he's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you hang on to the football and keep the clock ticking.
The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. Here's James. Now the Bengals going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. They've called his number a lot this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL. And he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say, look, as many times as you're going to carry the ball, you should be able to carry it one more time, so make sure you get in shape.
And once again, he'll get possibly back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. They're backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. Sanders will try and do this himself. And even though he gets out of bounds to stop the clock, it's not going to matter. That first down going to be enough to write a finish to this one.
Now that's a killer because you think you get it absolutely covered, and then he hot puts it out of there and picks up a first down. It drives you crazy as a defense.
Looked like, you're exactly right. Looked like a for sure stop on 3rd, and then the tables turn. Now this offense really looking polished these first couple of weeks. Here's 1st and 10. James. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Another running situation on the doorstep as they come up 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
That one looks like he'll throw here. James has got it complete. Well, he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. It's a pickup of 13, and with that 13 yards, this ball game just about over. Well, probably the only thing he did wrong there was go out of bounds, nursing this fourth-quarter lead. You want to stay in, eat the clock.
Yeah, you got to love the effort, the catch, the extra yardage, but you got to know the situation. Stay in bounds, young man.
And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left.
Let's go now.
To throw is Sanders. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble. And he will have the first down before he's tackled at the 12. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
Go. Viking 18. Go.
Throwing, Sanders. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Jaguars are on their way to a 2-0 start. Looking like they're well on their way to a 2-0 start. All smiles right now on that sideline, isn't it?
As well there should be. It's hard to win a game in the NFL. We hear it all the time. We know that it's difficult. But guess who's smiling? But inside is thinking 24-hour rule because we're going to have to play again next week.
Boss man.
Oh, without a doubt. The head coach, he wants them to feel good, but at the same time, find a way to keep improving.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game. Well, this was a fun one today if you like points. A lot of them went on the board. Both offenses were clicking. Charles, these defenses, meanwhile, have a little something to